Next game we've got LSU at Alabama. Make or break for LSU. At this point, I feel like they're dead in the water. There are still people who think that they could salvage their season right here. I just don't see it happening. I think that this team is unable to protect the quarterback. I think Alabama's got playmakers on the edge, and they're going to be all over Garrett Nussmeier. They're going to force him to throw the ball down the field because they can't run, they can't protect the passer. They're super one-dimensional offense. I like Alabama to win this game, 34-24 at least. I see it being another blowout possibly, but the only reason I didn't pick Alabama by multiple touchdowns here is because I'm looking at the games they've had in the past couple of years against Alabama, the games that they've lost. Past two against Jalen Milroe, where he took over the game with the quarterback run. They don't have that this year. I think that that's probably the biggest difference for me. Even though I like this Alabama team holistically better, and I think they will win confidently, I don't think it'll be a blowout because I don't think they'll be able to lean on the quarterback run,
And
which
that's just not the
tears them up.
style of win that they get. Bama usually doesn't blow out teams just the way they are right now. They win a lot, but they don't really kill anybody.
Yeah, I think that's how this game will probably profile. If you look at how LSU has really struggled in late season games against Alabama and A&M over the past 2 years, it's been quarterback run. Like Marcel Reed cooked them this year and last year on the ground and through the air. Jalen Milroe tore them up back to back years and ended their seasons pretty unfortunately 2 years in a row. So this season, to me, I think it plays a lot differently in Alabama's favor once again, but I just don't think we see the same schematical advantage as we did last time. Passing the ball, Alabama's clearly got the advantage. They're way more consistent. They protect the ball, but they're playing against one of the best defenses they've seen all year in the entire country. So I don't know if they'll continue to expose LSU like everybody else has, because I don't know that Alabama can run the ball enough to make that happen. But if they do get the run game going, look for it to possibly be a blowout. So
I'm really curious to see how this LSU team looks now that Brian Kelly's out of the building, and especially with the way that some people talked about him just not being that good of a coach and like towards his players specifically, like how he treats them and stuff. The guy they have in there now apparently is a player's coach that is the intern going the rest of the way. So we'll see if that ignites a fire under LSU. If they trot out a banged up Nussmeier out there, they're not going to win this game, like 0% chance. But if they give Van Buren a chance, maybe he could find something, open up the run game a little bit. Maybe this game could be a little bit competitive, but I don't know what they're going to do with that. I trust Bama at home here. They absolutely blew the doors off LSU on the road last year. I don't think that happens again. Most of these teams that have come off firing their coach have played well the next week. So I think LSU plays a decently competitive game here. 31-20. I like Bama to win this one though.
yeah, I'm not sure exactly what LSU team we're going to see. I just don't think even if we see the best version of them that they really do have a legitimate chance. It could be close, but an invigorated team with a fire under them with Frank Wilson at head coach interim right now, I don't even think they're capable of legitimately giving Alabama everything that they want in this game. I'm looking forward to possibly having a chance to go to this game. We're looking at ticket prices. We're going to make a judgment call because we actually have another game that we're going to go to most likely. So we were going to try to double up. We'll talk about that game. It's after the next one we're previewing, but gonna see if we can make it to this one. Be a really fun game. I've never been to LSU against Alabama. It's a huge game every season, even if one of the teams is not necessarily in the postseason race. It always ends up having a huge crowd and a great atmosphere. I'd love to go to this game, but we're gonna watch those ticket prices and see if it makes sense for us.